A mother is being questioned after police made a horrifying find in Tacony. Sources tell us a child was found in a dog cage that was tied shut, and two other young girls were found largely unclothed. It is Thursday afternoon. I'm Sarah Bloomquist.
And I'm Brian Taft. The big story on Action News today is the investigation into that home on the 4200 block of Glenview Street. We're told an elderly wheelchair-bound woman was also found there. Right now, of course, there are lots of unanswered questions.
Action News reporter Maggie Kent is live there on the scene in Tacony with the latest. Maggie, what have you learned?
Well, Sarah and Brian, I can tell you after talking to police, they say the preliminary information that they're getting based on this investigation is just heartbreaking. There's no reason, no excuse for this to be happening. They're still trying to figure out how and why. They got called here earlier this afternoon just before 1 o'clock because two young girls were outside in the rain, partially clothed. And when they got inside, that's when they found that 6-year-old boy nude inside of a dog crate inside that house. It's on the 4200 block of Glenview Street in Northeast Philadelphia. Police officers say again they found a nude 6-year-old boy inside of a dog cage. He had a blanket and a pillow in there. They were alerted again by a neighbor who heard screaming outside and saw those two young girls, the boy's sisters, outside partially dressed. Now police are trying to figure out what was going on inside the house. They're interviewing the children's mother, who quickly showed up on scene once they got there.
When officers arrived at one of the houses on the block, they saw two girls, ages 4 and 5, that were partially dressed outside in the rain. The officers were able to pick them up and gain entry inside of the property. And once they got in there, they came upon a 6-year-old boy that was locked inside of a dog cage.
Police say also inside of this house was an elderly woman who was wheelchair bound and a man in his 40s. Now, neighbors describe that man as being an uncle of these children and that he has a mental handicap. He was telling one of the neighbors that he was trying to open the door, but they, quote, lock him inside. Again, police are questioning the mother of these children at this hour. They're trying to figure out exactly what the situation was inside of this home. Right now, no charges have been filed as they continue this investigation, which is only about 3 hours old. DHS, they're not sure yet if there was an open case with this family, but of course, now there's one. We're live in Tacony. Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News. Brian, Sarah.
Yeah, horrifying situation all around and lots to sort out yet. Maggie, thank you.